Hey guys, Richard here, e-bike reviews and adventures. Ooh, it is windy today. You know, with this microphone system I have, you probably don't catch that. We finally upgraded, some of our equipment recently, and it's working better, and so it really cuts down on the wind. But I've got some serious headwind right now. But yeah, it's working. Hey, there's Mr. UPS. I wonder if he's bringing me something. I don't think so. Not scheduled to have anything. Yeah, not today, I don't think. Don't have any bikes inbound, that's for sure. All right, so let's see if I get ran over by Kara, the mail lady. Super nice. And even the garbage guy is making his rounds. I tell you, it's busy. UPS, the mail lady, the garbage guy. Oh my goodness, uh-oh. They're crossing the road. Let's just go this way. All right, so hey, what am I riding? Yeah, what am I riding? I'm riding something new. Yeah. Now, I told you I wasn't getting anything else in, and I wasn't lying. Kinda, I guess. Didn't make any announcements that, hey, something new is coming in. Didn't do an unboxing. Didn't, yeah. Yeah, this didn't share anything with you, I guess. Well, that's because this one just kind of showed up. This is a kind of a sweet ride too, I'll tell you that. I'll show you here in a few minutes. We'll just talk for a few minutes as we cruise around. I'm gonna probably go up this road here to the left. I like that. It's a really nice ride up through there. So we'll go over there and do that. Hit our button here. I was just out by myself today. Amanda's around. She hasn't been feeling well, so she's pedaling around doing some easy things in the garage, just kind of taking it easy. Wasn't feeling like going for a ride. I went out riding last night with Mrs. Adventure. We did some riding together. That was fun. Did a little riding with Ron yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Ron and I was out doing a little riding. So today it's just about me. Me. I'm selfish. I'm just gonna hang out here. Ooh, are you looking at the sky? I'm not leaning over so much now. Maybe I should, I don't know. Do I need to make an adjustment there? I wasn't looking. That light was already green for a moment. All right. So what are we doing? Well, we're riding this bike. I'm gonna do a review. And I wanted to ride it for a few minutes first. I've actually ridden this bike before, so I'm already a little familiar with it, but I wanted to get out and do it again. Woo! Oh boy, got a lot of wind, and it's a little cool. Took my breath away. All right. Just cruising right along here. Nice sunny day. Yesterday we had a lot of overcast skies, and I'm not sure if it rained at all last night. I don't think it ever did. It wasn't really projected to. We got some waterfowl down there. Oh my goodness. So recently some people have commented about, hey, we never see the alligators. You don't always see them. Oh, look at this guy. Ha! Sitting here talking about alligators. Look at this guy right here. He's getting ready to try to cross the road. I hope he makes it. Usually if these guys are in the road, I'll stop. And, I'll stop, block traffic, and help them get across once they're already in the road. But he's not even close to the road, so I don't know if he's trying to go that way or not. Maybe. How you doing there, guy? I'm not familiar with turtles, that much, so I don't know what kind he is. I don't know is that what they call I don't think that's a snapping turtle. He's got a tail like an alligator. I think there's something called alligator turtle or something. I don't know. I just don't know my turtles. He's got like grass all over his shell, like he's been crawling through freshly cut grass or something. Yeah. Hello there, guy. Nice big old claws on him, looking all mean and ugly. All right, dude, we'll leave you alone. We'll see if you're going to make it across the road, hopefully. You got big old beady eyes, too. Yeah. So in my truck, you know, I'll stop and block traffic just to help the wildlife across. I keep a set of gloves right there in my door pocket, and I'll throw on a pair of gloves and pick these guys up and move them around. Help them out. Try to save a few, you know. Anyway, alligators. Yeah, you don't see them too often. I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes I see them, but you know, they like to stay hidden too. Contrary to popular belief, I mean, alligators, they're not predators. They're not out there looking to eat people, and they're not hunting you down, and they're mostly scared of people, and they kind of stay away. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Every year there's always seems like there's 1 or 2 attacks somewhere here in the state of Florida where somebody gets bitten, and then occasionally you have, you know, the death-related incident. So that's unfortunate. Ooh, it's turned into a wildlife video. So that's just trash. Okay, just trash. At first, you know, I saw those birds at the far end down there, these white birds. I'm not sure what they're called. I'm not a bird person either. And then I see this thing that looks like it's bottoms up, but that's just a piece of trash. First I thought, oh, there's something fishing, you know, digging around, and then it didn't move, and I thought, oh, it's dead, and it's just bottoms up. But no, that's just a piece of trash laying right here close to us. So, nothing to see here. Let's keep on cruising. So Joe and I saw, was it yesterday? Yesterday. We were out. He came over and was visiting for a little bit, and we were going to go to lunch and out riding around, and we were going the other direction on this road where the bridge is. For those of you who have been on this channel, you know what bridge I'm talking about. Down there where the boat launch and stuff is. There's a nice big lake down there, and I've seen an alligator in there before. It's, you know, a nice size alligator, you know, 5 feet or something. Oh my goodness. We saw an alligator in that lake. Let me tell you what, that guy, one of the biggest ones I've seen, just literally a monster gator. I'm gonna stop here real quick too. Monster gator. And we're talking, you know, 10, 12 feet, probably 12 feet easily. That guy was huge, huge width, huge monster head on it. I'm like, wow, it just took my breath away. You know, you're just sitting there looking at this thing, just how massive he was. So one of the biggest I've seen. I think I grabbed a picture on my cell phone. So if so, I'll throw it up on the screen for you. I still have it. I'm not sure if I do. So anyway, yeah. So plenty of alligators here. You just don't always see them. Now, interesting thing, Amanda and I were cruising past here, this particular lake, about a week and a half ago. And we saw something as we approached. And I said, what is that? You know, first I thought, that's a beaver. And as we approached, he went down in the water and disappeared. And he never came back up to show himself. And I'm sitting here thinking about it, was that a beaver? And then I realized, no, that wasn't a beaver, dummy. Because a beaver, you know, they're hairy and they got the whiskers, and this was a smooth skin critter. Smooth skin that my next thought was, yeah, I was thinking seal. Because it was kind of big. I mean, it was actually really large. But nice, smooth skin. And it had that big round, meaty head and round face. And I'm sitting here thinking, but it's not a seal because this is freshwater. So it can't be a seal. And Amanda said, otter? But no, I really don't think it was an otter because otters don't get that big. This guy was, you know, 3 feet long or something, you know. His head was really, really big and meaty. So we're really not sure what it was. When he dove down, he kind of rolled into the water. And so you saw his back and everything was nice and smooth. And then you saw his tail, and his tail was kind of split. So it wasn't a beaver tail. And I don't remember what an otter tail has, but I mean, it wasn't an otter. This thing was far too big for an otter. So I don't know what it was. But I've been by here 2 or 3 times since then, and I've never seen it. So I don't know. We got a bird right there, airing out his armpits. He likes to spread his wings out, those big old black birds. They just hang out near the water, and they open up their wings to make them look big against any predators. I saw a turtle just a second. There's a turtle right out there poking his head up a little bit. A lot of turtles in these waters. And probably some gators in here too. But they don't come out too often. All right. We'll just zip on over here. Yeah, I'm not going to go too far because, well, look, the sidewalk is closed. And I'd have to go across the other side, but oh, part of that is closed too, so that's kind of a bummer. So, oh, there's another little bird down here at this end, right down there, and there he goes. Hey, guy. So let's just go over here and stop for a minute and let's talk about this bike, and I'll show you what I'm riding. Because I know you're curious. You're like, Richard, what are you riding? What are you riding? What is it? What is it? Yeah, this is, well, if it'll stand up. There we go. Ooh, it's going to stand up. Barely. Find some, there we go. Yeah, this is the Heybike Tyson. Now this is Joe's bike. Joe purchased this, I don't know, sometime last year, 6 months ago or something. But he doesn't care for it so much, and so he doesn't ride it. He went ahead and purchased a Mihogo, and that's mostly what he rides. And so he brought it over so I could do a little testing with it, gonna do a review on it, and then we're just gonna sell it for him. But yeah. So be looking for the full review. I'm going to do that full review possibly today too. Just go ahead and knock it out so I can get this thing advertised. But you have these mag wheels, 20x4 tires, mag wheels on there. And of course you got your suspension front forks. You have typical setup up there. I'll come back to that. It's a folding bike. It's got an integrated 15 amp hour battery. Got an airplane flying over. Interrupting my video. We got rear suspension right here. I will tell you this rear suspension is really soft. And I don't know if it's adjustable. That's just a mounting screw. I don't think that is adjustable at all, and it's unfortunate because it is super soft. Well, I mean, it's nice that it's super soft, but it bottoms out often. I'm 240 pounds, and with me, when I hit a small bump going off the curb or sidewalk or whatever, it'll clunk and bottom out. We have, let's see, hydraulic brakes, and we do have the typical Heybike rear brake, and it's got that Heybike logo on there that is constantly lit up. So if you have the bike turned on, then that Heybike is going to glow. But when you turn the headlights on, then your regular tail lights pop on. And then it's got these itty bitty little blinkers, which is mostly gimmicky because they're so small. Up here in the front, we do have a nice big honking headlight. But again, Heybike is really proud of the name, so they got Heybike written there, and it is also lit up. You can't see it right now, but it's lit up. You got Heybike written on the front, you got Heybike written on the side, you got Heybike on the seat. Yeah, they're kind of big on their branding. I'm not a Heybike fan. I owned one. It was a pretty nice bike, the Ranger S. And so far, the Tyson, it's a pretty nice bike too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's pretty sharp. Joe didn't care for it for, I don't know, a couple different reasons. I don't know. Just wasn't his thing, he said. I like it. It's fun to ride. Other than maybe a little too squishy in the rear. But the rack, they say this rack is good for 120 pounds, which is crazy. It's a smaller rack, so I'm not sure you'd put 120 pounds on there, but that's huge. Most racks are like 30 pounds or something, 60 pounds sometimes. It is a heavy bike. I believe this was like 77 pounds or something, but it's just, yeah, it's got this magnesium frame, so it's not just straight aluminum. So, interesting there. And let's see, up here at the front, we have the Heybike display. It's kind of hard to see this black and white display in the daylight. And even today we have, let's see, the sun is behind the clouds right now, and it's still kind of hard to see. We got a nice button pad though over here. So you got your pass up here, you got your headlight where you can turn on, your power button, your function. You have, what is that? You know, that is for, is that for the headlight? Yep, I can see it. So that's for the headlights right there. Maybe that is for the display. Yeah, so that's a light that affects the display. See how it dimmed? You press this light, or button, and you hold it, and it makes it a little easier to see. Still not that great. Got our blinker button right down here, and we do have a horn. We do have blinkers on the front. Kind of hard to see those too because they're pretty small from what I remember on my Ranger S. Yeah. Not, I mean, yeah. At any kind of distance, you won't see that. Cars aren't looking for that sort of thing anyway. Then over here you have the 7-speed Shimano shifter. You have a thumb throttle. Not my favorite, you know. But that's okay. And you do have faux leather handle grips here with the palm rest. So that's not too bad. I do like that the handlebar folds down to make it a little smaller, but I also like that it is adjustable, and you got plenty of wire here, so I can raise this up a few inches if I needed to, and or it can be lowered a few inches. So if you're a little shorter person, that would work well for you. So, and this seat post, come back off again. You know, this is a mid-step. It's not a step through. It's not a high step. I'd consider that a mid-step. But you do have quite a bit of travel here on this seat, so you can lower that seat quite a bit. So if you're a shorter person, you can probably do just fine on this. I don't know that you could raise that seat a whole lot more, and I'm already 6'1", so I don't know if you're taller than me. It may not work out for you. Kickstand is way back here in the rear, which is kind of nice, so it's way out of the way of the pedals. I don't care. I'm not a fan of those blue sidewall tires. I mean, it doesn't quite match the blue of the bike, but I just don't care for the color sidewall tires. Whether they be white, brown, orange, blue. I prefer just standard old black tires. So let's see here. Let's just, I didn't show you the app. I'm not going to show you the app. Maybe on the full review I will. But it comes with a really nice app that you can do, you know, a lot of adjustments here. You can adjust each pedal assist level, the intensity, how fast it, you know, takes off or how slow it takes off, and it's got anti-theft built in and a couple other things. So pretty nice. Now, I don't know, a few months back, I don't know, maybe as much as 6 months ago, Heybike has something catastrophic happen with their app. And it was down for a while. I don't know how long, but a lot of people were upset with it. Oh, see, we forgot. Can't go this way. I forgot. Let's turn around. So a lot of people were locked out of their bikes because they couldn't get into them and they couldn't get into the app. And oh my goodness, it took them a while to get all that worked out, but they finally got a new version of the app out. Sounds like it might be working good now. So we hope it's working good now. I haven't had any problems with it. Let's see here. So this motor's pretty quiet. It just hums along. Nice quiet hum, nothing too obnoxious. You do hear some tire noise, but again, not too crazy. And this bike's got some nice pick up and go. I'll tell you that. Ooh, see, I just bottomed out right there on that shock. So if I was going to keep this, if this was going to be my everyday rider or something, absolutely, I would have to change that shock to something that is adjustable. I just bought a shock for another bike that needs to get replaced. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But shocks can be usually about $100 is what you're going to spend. $70, $80, $90 or so. Let's see here. I like that these handlebars are a little more narrow too, so they're not real wide. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I don't know. Not a bad bike. Not a bad bike. Something to consider, that's for sure. And let's see, what's the price on this? I think it was $14.99. So, you know, I mean, dual suspension, 15 amp hour battery. That's pretty good. $14.99. Pretty good quality components. Yeah. So I guess that's going to be it. I don't want to drag this video out too long. I'm going to head on back now. So you know what? I may just even call this the full review just because, well, just because. I'm not obligated to make a review on this bike, but I wanted to. And since I had it, so I don't know. You might see another video on it. You might not. We'll just have to see. But this is the Heybike Tyson. Ooh, bottomed out again. Kind of aggravating. Oh, ghost pedaling. Let's talk about that real quick. The top speed of this bike is 28 miles an hour. I'm in pedal assist 3 right now. We're doing 20 and I'm just ghost pedaling because I can't really keep up with it. I'm in 7th gear. I didn't look up to see what gear set they had, but I'm guessing 14 by 28 because I'm ghost pedaling at 20 and you can see how fast I'm going. So clearly this bike is designed to just go full throttle. And the throttle is attached to your pedal assist, but I do believe that's a setting in the app that you can change. So if you want to go just full throttle in pedal assist 1, you can make that adjustment in the app. So yeah, just a lot of things in the app you can do. They did a nice job with that. Now that it's working, they did a nice job with it. Yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Just wanted to show you around a little bit and go for a ride. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hey, guys, if you're new here, check this out. If you're new here and you're still watching, that means you might as well just go ahead and subscribe and stick around because I have content for everyone. I do riding videos like this. Nice leisure ride. We go out, we have discussions. I do e-bike reviews, accessory reviews. We do maintenance tips and know-how and those kind of things. And we do group rides and just everything to do with e-bikes. We just go out and have fun. And so if you come across a video that you don't care for, it doesn't mean you need to leave. It just means you need to skip that video and stick around, wait for the next one. So I hope you consider subscribing and hanging out with us and join our community. That's going to be it. I'll see you in another video real soon. You guys ride safe.